Hi all, welcome again to Win Win Chess for Kids. This time we are going to see the history of Begum Asrat Mahal. Begum Asrat Mahal was one of the few women who challenged the British during the revolt of 1857. She was married to Nawab Wajid Ali Shah. Nawab Wajid Ali Shah was the king of Awadh. Awadh was annexed by the British East India Company in 1856 and Nawab Wajid Ali Shah, the last Nawab of Awadh, was sent into exile to Calcutta. In 1856, by all means of the doctrine of lakhs introduced by Lord Dalhousie, the East India Company annexed the kingdom of Awadh. Awadh as a territory was a great resource of cotton and indigo. Nawab Wajid Ali Shah was exiled from his throne and was sent to Calcutta with a part of his family in March 1856. Begum Asrat Mahal and other divorced concubines were left behind in Lucknow. Begum Asrat Mahal took the charge of Awadh and their 12-year son, Prince Pirjez Kader, and Prince Pirjez Kader was officially crowned at the Baradari Qazi Bagh. She ruled as a regent for 10 months. As a Begum from an enormous royal family, she broke the stereotypes of her gender performances and revolted against the British East India Company in the Great Mutiny of 1857. During the First War of Independence against the British, Lucknow was one of the most bitterly contested constitutions in India. Begum Asrat did choose not to succumb to the East India Company. Soon, Queen Victoria, in order to formally transfer the British territory of India from East India Company to the British Crown, made a proclamation. Asrat Mahal made a counter-proclamation and refused to abide by the condition. She motivated the population of Awadh and led a peasants in uniform military rebellion in Awadh. It turned into general uprising of people. She was successful in creating a harmonized equation and established social equality between the people of all caste and religion. The Begum proved her mettle a leader. She began by uniting Hindu and Muslim against the British. She then motivated women to become warriors and join the war. Appealed to all sections of society to donate funds. She also united and coordinated all three military fronts: cavalry, artillery, and infantry. Her army commander was a Hindu king, Raja Jailal Singh, and her confidant Mammu Khan was superintendent in charge, and women units were led by Commander Uda Devi. Uda Devi played an exemplary role as a sniper, and she killed 32 men from a vantage point. The rebels under her leadership took the city of Lucknow on 30th May, forcing Sir Henry Lawrence, newly appointed Chief Commissioner of Awadh, his troops and all Europeans to seek refuge in Residency and fortify it. Begum and her troops kept attacking the Residency as Henry Lawrence waited for reinforcements and assistance. Begum's troops not only confined them to the Residency for a long time, she also took other measures to defend the city from the British. The latter did enter the city but could only help in evacuating the Residency. But the resistance from Begum and her army was so strong that they had to flee Lucknow. Anticipating fierce retaliation, the Begum started building strong walls around the city. The Lucknow siege started 30th May and lasted till 27th November 1857. As most Indian sepoys in the British Army had defected, the siege lasted a very long time. The freedom of Awadh was never her only concern. Instead, she aspired towards the freedom for India. She used to ride on an elephant and be physically present at the battleground to encourage the soldier against advancing British troops. Nana Sahib, the childhood friend of Rani Lakshmi Bai, was one of her confidants. She worked in association with him. Begum Hasrat Mahal proved to be very proactive as she issued proclamation regularly encouraging people to unite and fight against the British. In fact, Begum was determined to evict the British from her soil, and records say that she attacked General James Outram, who had been summoned to reinforce the army, and her soldiers who had been stationed at Alambagh Palace 9 times. Begum rejected Outram's offer of a peace treaty with Queen Victoria and the promise of a pension of a high amount. She made repeated calls to her troops and rebels to fight. All her effort went in vain when King Jang Bahadur of Nepal agreed to send troops to help British army. All her supporters had turned out of patience and they betrayed her trust by switching sides. Finally, Kaiser Bagh Palace was lost, but not before Begum Hasrat Mahal escaped to Muzaffarabad, a country house outside Lucknow, on 15 March 1858. After the revolt of 1857, power was transferred from East India Company to British monarchy. She finally fled towards Nepal border. There she joined the Maulavi of Faizabad and continued organizing guerrilla attacks on British army centers till November 1859. The attack in Shahjahanpur is one of them. Sir Henry Lawrence, the Chief Commissioner of Awadh, conceded defeat in decisive battle at Jinhat for the same year. Hasrat Mahal was one of the greatest queen, leader and warrior who fought for Indian independence.